Bitcoin is creating a gigantic bull flag right now, and in this exact video I will talk about my price targets, the ways on how we could potentially trade this, and much more important stuff that currently is indicating we are about to be seeing a gigantic move on the price section of Bitcoin. So make sure to watch this video till the end. I will also give a brief update on the CME gap and much more. So can we once again smash up the likes back above 600? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term. Looking at the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, we do know we created this gigantic CME gap on the price chart of Bitcoin yesterday, and after I talked about it, Bitcoin went down in approximately $200, but so far the CME gap is still not filled up. I mean, I want to say this, CME gaps tend to get filled up 95% of the times, but they don't necessarily have to get filled up. So I'm expecting it's actually going to get filled up, but there's a 5% chance that we're just going to move on towards the upside and potentially not even fill it up at all. So be on high alert. Once Bitcoin creates these CME gaps, it's very likely we're actually going to fill them up, but there are multiple examples from that Bitcoin is not filling up its CME gaps. That is why I think the likelihood is that Bitcoin is still going to see a move down here before potentially going back up again, but still there is a possibility we're already going to be bouncing back towards the upside. What I can also see on the 1 hour time frame is of course that we broke this gigantic downtrend here on the 1 hour time frame, and basically after Bitcoin confirmed the break of the downtrend, we are right now seeing a small little retracement, and if we will be retesting this 27.5k, I think actually it's going to be providing a significant amount of support. So far we've not retested it yet so far, but if Bitcoin retests this level, it could be very well be a very good trading opportunity. Currently on the imminent short term, so looking at the 15-minute time frame, you can see that we initiated a small little downtrend, but of course this is nothing all too big, because on the bigger perspective we clearly did flip bullish, and on the 4 hourly time frame as well, you can see that previously around this red box that I'm currently drawing has been providing support. Here provide resistance, and right now it looks to be acting as support again. So it's looking very well for the Bitcoin price action on the imminent short term right now, so that is definitely a very positive thing here. On the 4 hourly time frame, we can also spot an important downtrend that we clearly are not breaking above of, and that we clearly are seeing rejections from every single time. So what I really want to see for me to flip more bullish on Bitcoin and to maybe say, okay, we're not going to fill up the CME gap, is clearly a break above this important and critical downward sloping resistance line on the price section of Bitcoin. And if I'm looking at the 12-hour time frame for Bitcoin and opening up the RSI, we can actually spot right now an important RSI downtrend. And basically every single time we've retested it after the initial test right here, we've seen big rejection in the market towards the downside. Right here we retested again. Will we see another big rejection towards the downside? That is the question we need to be answering right now here. Of course, every single time we retest this RSI downtrend, it basically goes absolutely like crazy. So basically every single time we retest this RSI downtrend here, we basically see the price action of Bitcoin significantly going down here. So make sure to be paying attention towards this very important trend line, because yes, every single time we test it, we do see something important happen. And of course, if we can break above it this time around here, it could maybe indicate that we're going to reverse the trend of seeing every single time a rejection from it to potentially more upside getting created for the price action of Bitcoin. So that is definitely a thing I will be looking out for. In terms of my trade here, I want to be looking, of course, at the falling wedge that currently has got a price target of 29.5k. And if I'm looking at the bull flag scenario, this is maybe going to be providing us a gigantic trading opportunity. I don't think it's smart to be opening up longs right now. Why? Is because literally we are trading at this 12-hour RSI resistance. We're trading against this 4-hour downward sloping resistance line, and we're trading against the daily resistance line here on the bull flag, right? What I'm waiting for is a breakout on either of these charts to, of course, confirm the breakout towards the upside and see, of course, a continuation towards the upside for me to open up a new long position for Bitcoin. Or if we do break below this very important 4-hour support box right here, I am going to be once again open up a short position. So if we break below this level, I'm going to go short, and if we do break above the downward sloping trend lines, I'm going to go in with a long position. And the price target of this bull flag is quite significant. You can see clearly Bitcoin has been consolidating for quite a while right now, and we're creating a beautiful bull flag. And if the bull flag breaks, it could initiate and it could indicate we're going to see a significant movement towards the upside to an approximately $40,000 US. At least that's the price target target, so that's a pretty epic target, and that is why I want to be opening up a gigantic trade once we confirm the breakout, but only if we confirm the breakout. So make sure to subscribe to the channel right now if you do not want to be missing out on that one. Also, a very good altcoin pick here is Tenet. I've been looking into Tenet for quite a while right now. It got launched and it's a layer 1 solution, and I personally think that layer 1s will do extremely well, especially this one of Tenet, with low fees, high scalability, and a good developer team behind it. You can all read it through on their website, but if you're looking at their market cap, Tenet currently got a market cap of 11 million US dollars. It's a layer 1 protocol with good development, with a good team, and a lot of money behind it. So I personally think Tenet has got so much potential, it is absolutely crazy. I will keep my eyes wide open on Tenet. I personally think it will probably go much higher. It's currently trading on 24 cents at 11 million market cap. This is one of my picks for the next bull run. You heard it first here on the channel. I don't do a lot of altcoin picks on my videos, but this is definitely one I need to discuss here. So I've been buying more than $30,000 yet so far of this coin. I personally think it's going to go much higher. So keep your eyes wide open here. I'm going to hold this coin for at least the coming 1 to 2 years here. So yeah, we will talk about it more in the future, but this is definitely a very good pick you should be looking at right now. Furthermore, we do still know on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, the level to break here is clearly that 31,700. If we do break above that level, I will definitely flip bullish for Bitcoin, but that is the main resistance target, and basically in the entire range from 31.7 to 28.9k is the level of resistance we need to be breaking above of. So that is exactly where I will be looking at. Furthermore, I am currently looking at the 200 weekly moving average that currently is providing support for Bitcoin, and look at this, we perfectly retested the 200 weekly moving average, and we are actually bouncing from it quite significantly right now. Last time around, we got rejected by it, and currently we're getting supported by it. So the 200 weekly moving average, definitely a very important indicator, a very important moving average to be looking at, and so far it's providing significant support. Then a quick update on Ethereum for all my Ethereum holders out there. I mean, personally, I hold currently more Ethereum than Bitcoin because I personally think the upside for Ethereum is just that little bit higher for the next bull run, and I'm still holding tons of Bitcoin, so don't you worry about that. But if I'm looking at Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, we can currently see that this consolidation phase right here is about to come towards an end, and this is on the weekly time frame. So this will definitely initiate a gigantic move for either of these pairs. And of course, if we're going to be seeing a breakout towards the upside, it means that Ethereum is going to take more territory of Bitcoin, what is definitely a good thing for my holdings at least. So let's see where it's going to be breaking towards. Once this breaks bearish, I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. Once it breaks bullish, I'm going to be buying more Ethereum, and then of course swapping around my Bitcoin, right? So that is currently what I will be doing. This will be a spot trade with my own hold up position, because yes, the majority of my wealth is just invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and with this I can of course also make trades. So sometimes I just swap around some Bitcoin for some Ethereum to make even more profit. So that is what I will be doing on the lookout for this breakout right here on the Ethereum pair. So if you're a big holder in the space and you're making a 20% profit on like a 2 or 3 million US dollar portfolio, it could already be a significant amount of money that you could be making from off taking this trade. So that is why we'll be looking at. So we'll keep you guys up to date about that. And if we're looking at the Bitcoin industry in general, we can see that the addresses with a non-zero balance has been significantly increasing, what is indicating that Bitcoin is still growing, the network is still growing, more people are participating, and that is just indicating where we are currently at the market. So the halving is happening in 300 days, so get ready for that. The market is still growing. There are more people getting exposed towards the network. It's just a snowball effect, and the snowball will keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, and it will keep on getting bigger. So make sure to do your own research about Bitcoin and what it is worth for you. For me, it's worth my entire life. I made my life work from it. So make sure to do your research. But anyways, this is it for me on today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it and you learned something from it. If you did so, don't forget to slap up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tomorrow I will be back with another update, or maybe even later today if we do see some very important breakouts. Keep your eyes out on the CME gap and keep your eyes out on this very big important support level on the lower side. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.